Okay, so we go along the coast path and then we confronted by Jacob's Ladder. So if you come and have a little looky-see here, this, and
okay.
if young Bernard can show you the actual steps going all the way up. That's really your choice, having got this far. Now, that's okay if you're fit and active and whatever, but assuming you could be, say, in a wheelchair, or you're pushing a buggy, or you could be on a bike, couldn't you? Because as far as I can see, anything that gets you active and would make use of a coastal path has got to be beneficial both to you and the tourism potential of our coastal path. So let's have a look at where you would go if you didn't decide to use Jacob's Ladder. Okay, here we are at Jacob's Ladder. We just come across them. Here we've got indication of what the tide tables are. Now, assuming that's relevant, and it is, wouldn't it be better if we had another set of these time tables back at Cobbold'S Point? Because assuming you're coming here at the wrong time, you're not going to be able to avoid the fact that you're at high tide. And you can no longer, and this is the bit that really is missing, and that's, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're now down on the beach at Jacob's Ladder, and we have a mass of rock, I don't know, 8 meters or so, and then you've got a massive amount of sea defence poured concrete, and then you look at what actual sea defence we have on this section of our foreshore, and it's purely that bit of old sea defences there. It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it, to have this amount to protect this and so little to protect that. But the point is this: if the walkway, the coastal path, continued in line with all the way through, then we would link Cobbold'S Point all the way around to the dip, and you could have a walk or a cycle or a push or a pram race or a Zimmer frame race all the way from Landguard all the way to the ferry. Now, how good would be that? Brilliant. Equally, what you could do is determine that the bus company actually links all the way from the ferry to Landguard, because our coastal path is the River Orwell to the River Deben. Shouldn't we be celebrating that? Shouldn't we have the means to do that? Anyway, come with us and we'll show you the whole route to where it needs to be joined up.
This is just crazy, isn't it?
Wow. Wow. We never thought an adequate explanation as to why it couldn't be done. After trying to make this happen. So here we are. We've walked, what, I suppose 100 yards or so from the steps leading from Jacob's Ladder, and here we are with the new entry that puts you up onto the bank of the old sea defences. They've obviously had to do some remedial work here. They put in a whole stack of new rocks, etc., etc. And you really got to ask yourself, why don't we have a proper seawall capped with a continuing coastal walk all the way, linking this to the other end? So we'll get up on here, and you can see now, obviously if you could push your buggy or your bike all the way through the shingle and the sand to here, you then got to get up all these steps onto the walkway on the old headland. So let's go now. Okay, well, we're getting now to the top, and we've sort of got a path, but we've got lots of steps, more steps, and then steps, and steps all the way down where Bernard's standing. It seems intentionally not to have a path. You know, the design of it is bizarre. And when you consider you've only got 100 metres back that way to link the whole path up, bizarre. There you go. Okay, well we made it to the other side, and we're at pretty low tide today, so you can't really see what it's like when we're at high tide. We'll try to get some shots of that before we air this particular piece, but you can see the actual distance from Jacob's Ladder to this end towards the dip is so small, and if young Bernard pans behind, what you can see is the lovely opportunity for beach huts all the way along, and surely we could incorporate that in that whole section. What is it, about 200 yards I suppose, from the actual Cobbold'S point all the way to this one. So there, look forward to seeing, before I turn up my toes, a whole walk available from Landguard to the ferry. Okay, well here we are folks, we've now got to a level walkway, coastal path, and this runs all the way to the ferry and the Devon. So the River Orwell, across the coastal path, all the way to the Devon. What a lovely walk and destination that would be for visitors, residents and friends.